Let me know once you're able to see my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Did we learn Confluence also?
Sorry?
We learned the Confluence also, right? What is there in Confluence?
No, I don't remember. Explain. Remind me of.
Project pages. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have done it. Yeah. Yeah. Opening Confluence. Yeah, I told you about Confluence, right? So this is where all the documentation is taken care on Confluence. And not sure if I mentioned, but you know, there are a lot of templates in Confluence which can be used for various purposes. Like assume you have one-on-one meeting, right? Then make use of this template, which is
Mhm.
already there. Just click on use. It will pre-fill everything. Okay, it will pre-fill everything. See, there is a good format that is followed. Now you can edit this. So I'll say, it is Rajiv Rosen. A1. I'll just put it like that. And as a date, yeah, start today. Time, maybe I'll just put it as 10 a.m. Depends. I'll put at Rosen.
This is under the meetings, right? One-on-one meeting.
Yes, yes. And Rajiv at, what's your ID?
AINICH
A-I-N.
and my first name ROZAN at Gmail.
Okay, okay, I'll just put it like this. Okay, then, oh, it's not coming. Okay, we'll just put it as Rosen. Then location, where do you want to do it? Maybe some meeting link you will put, right? Maybe, okay. See, I'll just put this meeting link and then say, okay, meeting type. What is the meeting type? Just like weekly onto one.
Mhm.
Okay, materials not applicable. I'll just put. And what are the goals and progress? Like like priorities since we last met. What are the priorities that we are discussing on? What are the priorities until we meet again, right? What are the priorities until we meet again? And what are the topics for discussion? What are the action items? Like this, there are, you can fill it or assume you
Yeah.
don't want this priority section. You
So,
don't want,
I'm so sorry. Can I ask you a question? So
yeah,
when you fill up like the boxes, right? Like priorities since we last met, or the priorities until we meet again.
uh,
So
uh,
the language, what kind of language? It's just going to be a basic language, or is there like
basic,
technical
yeah.
way or
No,
format?
no, no, no. Basic English, nothing else.
Basic English. Okay. Is
See,
it
this is
mostly like?
just a format that is given. Either if you want to use it, otherwise you can delete this table.
Okay, so you can delete, you can change this format also. What you
Yes,
say?
as per your wish, as per your wish.
So
You can,
it's basically, it's mostly on the bullet points.
yeah, assume I don't want this goals and progress at all. I'll just delete this section itself. Uh,
Or you can customize it. Is that what you mean?
yeah, yes, you can customize.
Cool. Oh, I see. I see. I see.
I'll
I see.
delete this table. Yeah, I deleted the table itself. Right?
Okay,
So
so
as per your wish.
there's no such thing as like a standard format then.
No, 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 no.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
There's no
Cool.
standard. There's no standard format. Okay?
Okay.
Like this, once you type in, then you publish. So once you publish, access, I'll say access in the spaces can you, okay, okay, anyone in the space. Now it's published. If you see here, that
Mhm.
page comes here. See, Raja and Rosan, contact. Like this, there are many templates for various reasons, like retrospective, 5-eye analysis, 90-day plan,
Oh,
lot of things are
I
there.
know. I see.
So,
Right. Right.
so assume you want to make use of product management templates, the 18 templates. Just click on that. These are all comes.
Mhm.
If you want to, make use of something else like meeting templates, 20. These are all there. You can make use of it, right? Teamwork, 31. These are all the teamwork templates.
Okay.
Okay, so it's very handy. Just try to practice and see how each template looks. That way you can learn more. Okay, make sense?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Any questions here?
No. No. Everyone, all the
No.
stakeholders have access to this page. If they want to.
Sorry, come again?
All the stakeholders, they have access to these templates if they
Yes, yes, yes,
use.
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Almost all the stakeholders will have. In case someone doesn't have, if needed, the admin there can provide access.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Okay. Any questions here?
No, not.
Okay, fine, fine. So next is, mm, yeah, these are few things that I wanted to show in conference. A lot of templates make use of it. Coming back to this, uh, yeah, project is short, right? Coming back to this, now we saw how to write the user stories, right? We
Yeah.
saw a couple of examples, right? Any
Mm.
questions there that you have?
No, that was easy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. So we saw how to write user
Well,
stories.
this
Uh,
is Rajiv. This is what I'm trying to understand. So on the board, right, the Scrum board, there's
uh-huh.
like a plans or there's like a updates of things and timeline and everything. So, so it's already designed on the sprint planning. But the question that I asked you earlier was, do the stakeholders have access? And you said yes. Does that mean when the developers, if they have access to this board, do they go and edit themselves? Like,
No,
or
who? When you say stakeholders, who?
let's say from a developer team.
Development team,
Yeah.
they will only, look into their stories that are assigned to them
Yeah.
and add details there if required. Otherwise, nothing else they should edit. They'll have access, but they should not edit or anything.
Okay.
Only the product owner or the Scrum Master
Yes.
should do it.
Yes. Yes. That makes sense.
Mm,
But what I'm saying is, just in case there's let's say there's a Scrum plan for the given time, and the
mhm.
developers decide they realize that it cannot be done, and do they discuss with during the Scrum meeting for those kind of purposes?
Come again with the question.
Let's say we have a sprint, okay,
Okay,
we have a sprint, we have a backlog, and we're working on
okay,
some sprint, and if
okay,
the developing team, if they cannot finish the assignment in the given time.
okay. We will carry forward to the next sprint.
Okay, but they won't just go to the board and extend the deadline or something like that.
No, 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 no. They should not do it.
Okay. Okay.
Not possible. Not possible. They are not allowed to do that.
Okay.
See, by the way, if anybody does any changes, we'll
Hmm.
get to know. Everything is tracked.
Okay.
Right? If you change anything, you know, immediately I can see who changed it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. By the way, were you able to? I had told you to break down a couple of these things, right? Were you
No, I
able to?
did not do from your last lecture. I didn't have time. Sorry, but I'll do it today. But
Uh,
I did understand the concept of what we were doing last time.
okay, okay, sure, sure.
Mm.
Yes, yes. So we wrote the user stories also, right? Create username. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have written user story. Create password.
Yeah, password
Okay.
can be certain ways of validating email address, validating phone number,
Yeah,
something.
email address we did. Yeah, yeah. So you can try those and also try to write a few user stories.
Mhm.
Okay. That way it will be easy to learn.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Fine. Now assume this is your backlog. Assume this is your backlog, product backlog, and this is your sprint backlog. In the planning meeting, in the planning meeting, you have to track, bring this to sprint
To the
backlog.
Yeah, I saw that in the YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah. So what you need to do is you just have to drag and drop. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah. So and then maybe story points should be given and who should this be assigned to. So I'll assign to you.
Why did you just change? You just changed number three.
Story point. That is effort needed. 3 days of effort. Story points.
Oh, okay.
Two. I'll put two for this and I'll say assign to Rajiv. So Arjun, this also will call. Let's say this is three. Okay. By the way, in YouTube, which channel do you follow?
I don't know. I Today I saw this. One second, I can
Uh,
tell you right now.
Random, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it was from IntelliPath. He has a good.
Oh, actually, parts. Okay, okay.
He has a really good review and like
Uh,
almost 7 millions. I thought maybe
uh,
for
that's a good this
genuine.
thing. Correct. Right, right.
Yeah, but he
Understand.
has like everything now, starting from what is Scrum, what is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They will have
everything. Like,
everything. Agree, agree.
oh
And
my! But it's too difficult to catch up. Yeah, I
too difficult to
lost.
catch up. It's like 8 hours, 10 hours recordings and all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is difficult, agree. See, the content is there over the web. All the content is there. Just that you need to streamline and know how to go through it, or you know you cannot clarify things there, and it is too much. You cannot go through such big recordings.
Yes. Right. Right.
Yeah. So now this is your product
So,
backlog.
what is the purpose of dragging the backlog to the Scrum? Can you tell me one more time? So, did we just
Okay.
drag our product backlog to the Scrum backlog? Is that what we did?
Yeah. So we had a you know we have these 4 items in backlog itself. Now
Yeah.
we want to plan it for the sprint. That is sprint one. Where is
Uh,
that? One
okay.
second. Okay. So we wanted to plan it for sprint one,
Uh,
right? So that you can start the work. Correct.
so
So
we are only selecting few of the backlogs, not
yeah,
all the
based on the team capacity.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Yeah.
assume if the team has bandwidth. So here I've selected 8, right? So maybe I'll give 3 here. And say, okay, selected 11 story points. If the team has more bandwidth, you can pull more items based on the team bandwidth. Remember, I explained it in sprint planning meeting.
Yeah.
What happens in sprint planning meeting? So
They
this is
decide
what
how many.
happens.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is
Right.
what happens in sprint planning meeting.
Okay. So we are going into the details of what we learned about the Scrum principles.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
This is the
Principles
practical
and
way.
practical way of doing it. That's right. This is the sprint your assume you have bandwidth, you can pull one more item. So, yeah. So and they say, okay, who will do this? I'll say it will be you, and then I'll say it's 2 story points.
So each Scrum is gonna have each or
Sorry, come again.
So we just dragged from backlog to the sprint, right? For this sprint, we want to plan for this sprint. But
Mm-hmm.
do you think all this? I think you have dragged like five of them. Do five
Mm-hmm.
of the backlog get worked in the same sprint?
Uh, yeah, we are taking all these things for the same sprint.
Same sprint, like you said, there was. Remember, I asked you what is that number three? Scrum 10 needed 3 days. That's what you
Yeah,
said, right?
yeah.
Creating
So
fast
here
forward.
in this case, example, assume Rajiv is the developer. So Rajiv will take 3 days of effort to complete this story.
Okay. And after that, he jumps to the next. The team will jump into the next scrum. What I'm trying to understand. Let we talk about the retrospective, right? After the
Mhm.
scrum sprint.
Yeah.
So for the do the retrospective covers all these five at the same time, or do they do one? They finish one for the
No,
retrospective for one scrum, and
re-
then they go to the scrum.
retrospective is independent of the stories.
Okay.
Nowhere stories comes into picture. Retrospective is about. Oh, you are saying a review?
Yeah, review. Let's say
Review.
let me just explain in an
Yeah,
easier form.
yeah,
So one second.
sure.
Oh, shit. So let's say we have like 10 backlogs,
Mhm,
right? And we dragged five of them to the Scrum sprint,
mhm,
like we just dragged. Out of
mhm,
10, we only dragged five of them. Now,
mhm,
one second. Ah! I'm so sorry. So once we have five Scrum sprint, do we work on all those five Scrum sprint in the same sprint, or do we break these down into five different kind of Scrum sprint?
mhm. No, when you say Scrum Sprint, you are telling about the stories.
No, the
Okay,
Scrum
this
sprint in
one, this
as in.
one, sprint. Okay, okay. See, assume the sprint duration will be like when you click on the start sprint, it asks for duration. If I say 2 weeks, start date would be this, end date would be this.
Uh,
Okay, so
okay.
once I click on start, it will start. Okay, now this is the duration 17th August to 31st August. We'll work on this five.
We have to finish five. And after we
Uh,
finish all this five Scrum, do we
uh,
do the retrospective or do we wait for the
yes.
remaining backlogs?
No. We'll do no. But on August 31st, you'll have retrospective.
Oh,
On
okay.
August
All right.
31st, you'll have retrospective. Next
And
sprint starts on the first. See, I'll click on create sprint. It says see 31st August to 14th September.
okay. And that's
Okay.
going to include everything about validating phone numbers, email address,
Yeah.
password, username, and
Yeah.
everything.
Whatever you want to pull the items.
And for
Just
the
make it
remaining backlog, we're going to do another Scrum, and that Scrum is going to have a different retrospective.
correct. That cycle continues.
Okay, what I'm trying to understand is the retrospective overall just one retrospective for the whole backlog, or
No.
is one
Every
retrospective
two
for?
weeks once. Every 2 weeks once there will be a retrospective.
Okay.
Okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, by the way, for retrospective also there is a template. So
Oh,
what I'll do is I'll search for see for a retrospective. There is a template already. You can make use of it. Like what did we love here? What did we
oh,
long for? What did we learn and all? Okay. There is one template. You can make use of it. Okay. Fine. Any questions here? Now we
no.
created a sprint. We started the sprint. Now then once you start the sprint, what happens is the board it will show yes there is a scrum board. Okay, these are the list of items that has to be taken care. Now what I will do it, I will group by assigning. See, Rajiv has 2 issues and you have three issues. So what happens in Scrum meeting? You'll start with Rajiv, check for status every day, and Rajiv will provide an update, and then Roshan will provide an update. So assume I'll start this. right? So now I started the development for this. This means
Mhm.
I started development for this. And it goes on. Okay. Now you can just use start. So this development started. Right? There's two story points, there's three story points. Now what happens here is when you drag and drop there, this changes. 2 plus 3, 5 story points are in progress. See? Development.
Oh, yeah. Development in progress. Okay.
You changes to develop. You can change there or you can directly change here.
Mhm.
Okay. Make sense?
Yes.
So that's the board. And this is how it happens. Right? And yeah, in the board, in the Scrum meeting, daily stand-up meeting, you'll go through this board one by one, each for each developer. You'll run through it, get the updates. Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
No. All right. Now, hmm, what else do we have here?
So
We
you
saw the.
just drag. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you just go to the previous slide one more time?
Hmm. Hmm.
So when like right now it's development in progress. Once the project is in test in progress, we just
Yeah.
drag the box
So
to the test in progress.
correct, correct. You just drag it to
Mhm.
here, and assume you want to assign it to a tester. Then
Oh,
you just change it to a tester. Yeah.
oh, so we don't have to write any languages. It's just basically.
You can drag and drop. But if you want to add any commands, what you can do is you can open this and then you can add a comment.
Oh, okay, okay,
You can add commands here if you want to
okay.
add
Cool.
it. Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's how it is. Okay. So this is how a sprint is started, sprint is created, and we saw the board, right? So and sprint on sprint, it continues. And as and when there are new items, you'll keep adding it to backlog, and then we prioritize and pull it to the next sprint. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
No, not in this one.
Oh,
These are just like, these are very, it's not so
yeah.
difficult. So,
It's not so
yeah,
difficult. Just that you
it's
need
just
to
about
know how to do
understanding.
it, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. And you need a little bit of practice, then you will become an expert here. This is not, rocket science, right? So yeah,
Mhm.
just try to play around. Only when you get into Jira and try to play around, you will learn
Mhm.
this. Otherwise, just by watching, you won't learn.
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah,
in
you're right.
writing, you won't learn. You have to try. You have to get your hands dirty here. You have to make your board dirty. Only then you will learn. Okay, make sense?
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay, fine, sure. Then comes we saw the board, right? And then reports. Reports. There are a couple of reports that we have to look into. Burn up and burn down. Velocity chart is not there because we have not completed at least one sprint. But once we have a sprint completed, we can look into it. But burn down and burn up chart is something
Mhm.
that keeps changing as and when you make any updates to the board. Okay. So what is burn up and burn down chart? I will explain tomorrow. So
Okay.
okay. But on the board, on the Jira board itself, yeah, these are the various options that are there. So just play around, try to play around and see. You know, don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about
try to
making.
create. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
don't
create
don't.
one project and see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, do it. Don't worry about messing up things. That's okay. We can always.
Are you? If I create, like, I think you just sent me a link a few minutes ago. But if I create a Jira, right, a project under the Jira, I am I able to show it to you so that you can review and let me
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. See, go here, projects, create project, and write whatever you want, do whatever you want, and then just give me the link. I'll review
Yeah.
it.
Okay, great, Rajiv. I'll do that.
Okay, fine. And then we'll stop here and we'll continue
Okay.
tomorrow. Is that fine?
Sure. I'm tomorrow is around same time
Same time,
as today.
same time, same time. Yes,
Like, yeah, we made like an hour before today, right? Then our regular time.
yes, 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 yes.
So okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30 then. Okay, Rajiv, thank you very much for your time, man.
Okay, sure. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day. Okay, thanks.
Bye.